Hi, I'm Anand from Yeasayer.
Yeah, I'm Ira from Yeasayer.
And we're on Talks on Indie Rocks TV.
And now we welcome Yeasayer.
But we both kind of moved to New York at the same time, to use a phrase he uses a lot, with a suitcase and a dream.
I mean, bands start in the simplest of ways. It's like Chris had booked a show, and he asked me to come up from... I was living in Baltimore, and he asked me to come up. I was just writing songs and stuff. And I came up to New York and played a show and was convinced by the reception of the audience was so thrilled with the show that I was convinced to move to New York. And then somehow we booked another show a month later, and I was like, well, I know this amazing bassist named Ira. Then we went through all of the songs that we had played during the first show, and we were like, oh my God, it's so much easier with just the three of us. And then we played the next show. I think even after that first show, Ira saying, "We gotta be a band. Let's be a band. We gotta be a band." And we were like, "No, we are just an art project."
I mean, at this point, I think it's all about being in that moment, which is a lot easier said than done. And that sounds like a really big cliche, but it is true. To have four people on stage that are very much in that moment together, that is a fleeting thing to have, and it doesn't always work. You try and make it work every single night, and that's what you want to happen every night, and that's what you're working towards. And when it happens, it's, for me at least, it's very rewarding. So I think that's the most important thing, to allow yourself to lose yourself in that specific moment.
I'm very dependent on the audience. You know, I can put out so much energy, and I'm dancing and I'm singing and trying to sing in tune and trying to sing well and trying to play guitar right. But if someone's, you know, standing in the front row with their arms crossed, checking their phone or something, then that kind of kills me. But yeah, and then you look over and you're like, oh, I'm so excited. But really, that person, you know, that they could be, that's just how they enjoy music. I just wish they would go a little further back.
That was me when I went to shows, and I never realized how it looked to people on stage.
Yeah.
But I was that guy who was like, you know, a little off stage being like, cool.
Yeah. Well, I think with this album that we just put out, Erotic Returns, we were consciously thinking about, oh, will this be good for live? Let's rethink this song, so that let's make it a little more up-tempo. And it was. We're playing 8 out of 9 of the songs live. Only one song we couldn't quite figure out how to play live. So in a 13-song set, that's 14 songs, that's majority new stuff. And it fits. It feels good. You know?